Yo, 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 what is up, my fallopian tubers? Cesario from the barrio coming back at you with another video for your butt. And this time it's a video response for John Mangini, who's having a video response giveaway of nothing. Alright, participate and you get nothing but joy and good karma and feelings. All right. So, anyways, he wanted you to show your most beautiful cards. All right. And I'm going to show you one of the most beautiful cards I have, just simply because I believe it was my first slab I ever got. Remember a while ago? I mean, probably like a decade ago, I made a big trade on Instagram, and the guy gave me a bunch of. He was a Red Bulls, a Bulls collector. And he sent me a bunch of Joaquin Noah and autographs too, a couple of IP autographs that he had of him. He sent me a bunch of Bulls stuff, and I sent him a bunch of crazy eights. Like in that trade, I got like a bunch of those crazy eights relics, like 8 relics of 8 players on the Bulls. So he loved that deal. So this is what I got, one of the things I got out of it. Just and put it in here because it's fanatics. And I saw that, I was like, what? What? The people who just bought, who are just taking over tops? What? 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 Fanatics, fanatics, fat, fanatics, 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 fat, fanatics. And so, one of the most beautiful cards ever. And, this is going to be mostly like sentimental, is this Don Madeline. This card was elusive to me. It was my Eleanor. I could just never find it, man. Never seen it, to the point where I believe it didn't even exist. It was some kind of like, sick unicorn. And, but, so through the magic, I just pull it through the sleeve right here, and there it is, man. Look at that. Look into my eyes. Look into my eyes. Look into my eyes. Don Madeline. Man, can you believe when I first got this card, I taped it to the top of my lawnmower and I mowed with it, on like literally hanging right from the reel, where if that tape would have failed, if the tape would have fell off, my Madeline would have gone through the shredder, basically. All right. So another one of my favorite cards, well, let me hold on to that. You can guess what it is. But I'm going to go to this 1953 Bowman color Barry, Bauer, and Mantle. Now, tell me this isn't one of the best cards ever. Look at these three dudes. All right. So why I could stare at this card all the time is because I could just envision or go through different scenarios, like, what are they looking at? What are they looking at? To me, sometimes I think they're looking at a cute puppy dog, a little dog, and Bauer's like, "Arf, arf, come here, doggy. Arf, arf." I mean, not Bauer. Yogi Bear was like, "Arf, arf, come here, doggy," imitating a dog. And Bauer's like, "Is this dog gonna come over?" And Mickey Mantle's missing his dog, because Mickey Mantle has a dog. And he's like missing his dog, But I know there's a bunch of you out there who are just a bunch of pervert cochinos that you're probably thinking, man, look at that. They're looking at some big old boobies, And like, look at Yogi Berra is like, man, I want to grab those, but I got T-Rex arms. I got T-Rex arms. Bauer's just like, oh man, I don't want to look, but I'm looking. So, there's so many things I could just stare at this card and envision. So, another one of my favorite cards growing up that I just thought was beautiful, because I was a big Bart Simpson fan and Bo Jackson. So this card right here was just really one of the best cards that I thought I had, even though it was worthless. I forgot what they're called. Nate told me what they're called. I had a few people tell me what they're called. But tell me this, okay? Holy smokes. Now, this is one of the most beautiful cards ever made. And it's up to you, too. It's like, what do you see? I just see a well-oiled body machine. you know, showing both of his crafts, baseball and football. So Bo Jackson at the time was playing for the Royals and playing for the Oakland Raiders. And recently I saw a video that Nate did that just blew my mind. It literally blew my mind. I'd never put, two and two together. He said that the B was blue because of the Blue Jays. Blue. And O was black because of the Oakland Raiders. That just blew my mind. Whoa, like totally, dude. Blew my mind. You know what I mean? Like when you meet another person and you kind of accidentally find out that they also bleached their boo hole. You know what I mean? And you have this in common. You both bleach your boo hole. I mean, I was just floored. That was just, oh, I love this card. All right. And another card that I love is this one. I think Elite Hunters is a big Tory Hunter fan. And I don't know if you know this, but this is like one of my favorite cards ever. Because Tory Hunter had just told, that he's got a chip on his shoulder. So then here he comes. Here comes Conger. I love chips. So this is one of my favorite cards that I think is just so beautiful. That relationship between two teammates where he lets them bite his shoulder. Look at that. Just taking a bite out of it. All right. And another one of my favorite cards ever is this Fleer 87 Will the Thrill Clark. Now I love this card right here. I just think it was the most beautiful one ever made. When 87 first came out, I said, oh, nothing beats this. I don't know if I was intrigued with the color or what it was. But at the time, Will the Thrill, man, was like one of my favorite players, if not my favorite. But when you put him in my all-time favorites list in the 80s, early 90s, I have him at number 5. And Wally Joyner is in front of him, Don Mattingly, Wade Boggs, and Joe Strawberry. And I think the only reason I could never put him number 1 where he maybe belonged was because he was a damn San Francisco Giant. All right. But look at this. This is another one of my favorite cards because this is a custom card. Look at how beautiful that is. Look at, whoa, just dropped Joaquin. But this is what the original card looks like. And you can see he cut out the frame and he cut Will the Thrill out. And he re-put him in there on this one to make a 101. Look at that first base relic. Dude, this is like Franken-sick. This is like the Delta version sick. Just, damn it! Beautiful card. Sick. One of my most beautiful cards that I wanted in my entire life was this 56 Mickey Mantle. And I know what a lot of people are saying. Take it out of that screw down. Take it out of that screw down. I was like, more than likely if I take it out of the screw down, that card will be effed up. So I'm just going to leave it in here forever. 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 All right? But look at this, man. This card I used to see all the time in the price guides back in the days when I was a kid. So this was the Mickey Mantle that I saw the most. So this was the Mickey Mantle that I wanted the most. Look at that Air Jordan pose. Jordan, man, he should have sued Jordan for copyright infringement. But that was just like one of my favorite cards. I'm going to get to finish this up. And this is like a combo. When I bought this, I saw this online. I forgot if I got an offer up in Facebook Marketplace. But I saw both sides of it, right? It has the red side. And it has the silver side. So right away when I saw this, And this is beautiful. This whole thing all together, just how it goes at one. But so I saw the silver side, and I was like, ooh, I want to put my Frank Thomas atomic refractor in here. You know what I mean? I thought that was gonna look sick if I could put this in there. But I envisioned it also saying Frank Thomas up here and this and that. But once I took this apart, that thing is stuck with the frame part. I thought it was gonna be like a piece of paper. You know what I mean? Some kind of like a paper in the middle that had a silver side and a red side. But no, that's actually, it's molded on or glued on, or I don't know what you say, to the frame. So I couldn't put the Frank Thomas side silver. The Frank Thomas was always going to be red, and I wanted it to be silver. It just didn't work out, man. And sometimes I'm glad it didn't, because this is like one of the most beautiful frames ever. So there you go, man. Love the hobby. Just keep collecting baseball cards forever, I say. Ciao. I love watching Pepino, man. So shiny. Top Tops worldwide. Hi, my name is Hannah Montana. I'm from Alabama. If you have gas, let it out.